Hi, welcome to video number 5 of my 90-day YouTube video challenge. Today, we're going to continue talking about the number one money block that repels ideal clients and profits. So in video 4, we spoke about why defaulting to the how is not the best way to create your business vision. And the other better question to ask was, what do I want? Because when we get straight to how, it basically just takes you out of the game. Even before you start, you stop yourself. There's nowhere else to go if you don't know how to get there. When you create your crystal clear vision as your first step, and you get crystal clear on what you want, you find yourself being more open, more creative, more resourceful about how to manifest or create it. So first we get crystal clear on what we want, and then we create the mindset that it is possible for us to get it. Because sometimes when we have this big vision, we believe, oh, that person can have it, Bill Gates can have it, Oprah can have it, but it's not possible for someone like me. So you have to create the mindset that it is possible for you. The power to create profits in your business, the power to create clients in your business lies between your temples. It's all in your thoughts. What you think about yourself, what you think is possible, what you believe you deserve, what you believe about the world. So knowing what you want is the GPS to getting what you want. Once you've decided what it is that you want, you live into it. You get really clear. And I use the word clear 100 times because we don't get clear in life. You know, when women come to me and say they want to create their business, how much do you want to make? 6 figures. What does that even mean? What's the number? Before taxes, after taxes? What net income do you want? How much do you want to create in profits? Get really clear on the numbers. Dig deep. What do you really want? Forget about the money. Forget about the time. Forget about the support. Forget about the how. Just create this beautiful vision and then start to visualize. Start to feel into it, live into it. You know, you can taste it, you can see it. It's happening right before your eyes. Visualize what it looks like to have that thing now. So let's assume you already have that $250,000 a year now. What kind of life are you living? Where do you live? What do you do every day? What are your habits? What charities do you contribute to? What work do you do? Who are you working with? Remember, you got really clear on your clients, on who your ideal client was. You got really clear on your niche. So now you know the problem you solve. You know who you're serving. You know what you do and who you do it for. You know their dreams. You know their desires. You know their pain points. You know everything about your client because you've thought about it. You're crystal clear on what you do, who you work for, and what you do for them. You know the exact benefit that client gets from working with you. So at this point, you already know who your ideal client is. You know exactly what kind of packages to create for them. Because you're creative and resourceful, clarity does that. Now you know the solution that you offer. So you know how to break it down into packages that speak to them. Into packages that they will see and go, oh, that's exactly what I need because it speaks to my pain. When it comes to your pricing, you don't have to worry about charging what you're worth because your ideal client knows exactly the value of what you're offering. That's why they're your ideal client. They know exactly what you offer and they're happy to pay the investment in your services. So you don't have to worry about, do I create the right package? Am I going to raise my prices? Everything aligns. Marketing becomes super easy because you speak their language. So they start to believe that if you can speak their language, and you know exactly what they're going through, then you have to be the one with a solution for them. And they have to work with you. So when it comes to the sales, that's an easy conversation. No more yucky, icky, oh my gosh, what do I do? Because now it's just a conversation about how you can help them. You know what they need. You have what's going to help them. So now you're just telling them about it, and they're happy to receive it and pay for it. You see how clarity just kind of, it's like the GPS that guides you to the end? But visualization is key, because now when you visualize the end result, you visualize working with them, what you're doing with them, ask yourself, how did I get here? And work backwards. Reverse engineer the process in your mind and then work backwards. For example, there's this game I play with my 7-year-old. Sometimes she wants to go visit her grandmother, but I have a money block and I say, well, I don't have time. I have to work. Somebody has to. And I say to her, imagine you're already there. What do you want to do with grandma today? And she now goes into this whole really creative vision of what they're doing, what they're eating, what movie they're watching together. And then I stop her and I go, well, how did you get to grandma's? And she says, I called Uber, went to Union Station, got on the train, then took a cab and came to grandma's house. And I said to her, oh, that's how you got there? And she always says, oh my gosh, I could have just done it already because I know how to do it. I just had to think about it. That's exactly what happens with your ideal client, with your packaging, with your sales. Once you're clear on exactly what you want, you can create the vision that is so alive, it feels so real to you, that your creative juices are flowing. You get resourceful enough to work backwards and figure out the steps you took to get to that thing that feels so real, and then you go do them. That's the how. You get support from a coach. You get support from your mentor. You use your intuition. Everything you need is already inside of you. The ideal client is already here. The price you want to charge, you already know. You're just afraid to do it. So once you do the work between the temples, everything else just flows. And that's how you bring in the ideal clients. Without the ideal clients, you don't have profits. And if you're asking how, you're repelling the profits. And that's it.